What's going on, Pisces? We're going to go ahead and jump into your January 2023 monthly reading here, and we're going to take a look and see what is coming up for you for the first month of the new year. So happy New Year's to you, Pisces, and let's go ahead and jump in and let's see here. I'm going to be spicing things up with this reading a little bit. Everything will basically stay the same. I'm just going to add something in here. With the Oracle cards, so I pulled up, there's three transits that I want to talk about with the Oracle cards. So one of them being with Venus coming into Aquarius on the 3rd, the full moon in Cancer that we're having on the 6th, and then the new moon in Aquarius with the sun in Aquarius on the 21st. And so we're going to pull one Oracle card for each of those. So, but that'll be after I do the general spread. So let's take a look here, Pisces. What's going on with my fishes? I feel like it gives it a more depth to it. Pisces like depth. Let's see. Overall energy, you pulled two cards. 3 of Pentacles, Queen of Cups, Pisces. Your current energy is the Strength card. Your challenge is the Star card. And you have the Page of Cups here in your near future position. I really feel like this is going to be a month where you're going to be working together with others here, and you're going to be bringing like your own sort of creative touch to things. Because I'm getting here, it's like you know exactly what people need in a way, or you sort of understand people. Obviously, you're the most intuitive water sign, but the Queen of Cups, 3 of Pentacles being the overall energy, I feel like this actually could be you actually getting a lot of work done here, but there is a focus here specifically on like your skills and your talents being brought to something that you're creating, and also something that you're nurturing here for the month. And we'll take a look at all the other stuff here that's going on as well in the month. But let's take a look at the position of something that you're unaware of. You have the 2 of Swords. I feel like this is saying right off the bat, this came to me so fast. When it comes to, I feel like it's indecisiveness. But it's interesting though, because there's 2 aspects to this, because I get that it's like, sometimes you can be very indecisive. I think actually Pisces is the most indecisive sign out of all signs. I'm not throwing shade, that's just the truth. But I get that it's like wanting you also, it's like a balance to have, like when it comes to being decisive and knowing like when you're being indecisive. 3 of Cups is how you get through your challenge here. I feel like I'm getting these messages really quickly with you, Pisces. I'm getting an energy here where the universe is wanting you to open up yourself to connect to other people. I know that, like, Pisces can be introverts in a way, and maybe sometimes like you would rather, the sensitive nature can sometimes bring in an energy to where it's not sensitive in a way to where it's like you care what people think or how it's going to make them feel. I mean, it could be that, but it's more so it's like you understand these things very deep down intuitively, but sometimes it can be hard for you to say them or to process them or to like relay them. And so I feel like the universe is like, and that just kind of may just be on your mind. That just may be like just the illusion of it. I feel like the universe is still wanting you to like, you know, get involved here. I also feel like when it comes to your love life and romantic life, you could be meeting newer people here as well. We haven't even got into your reading. This is just, we haven't even like, we just baking the cake right now. We still got to bake the cake and put icing on it. And so let's see. 4 of Pentacles is here in your outcome. So let's take a look at, oh, whoops. I got new cards too. This is the Coffee Oracle deck. So we're gonna pull cards here. This will be for, you have this Horse card. It says freedom, action. And this is with Venus coming into Aquarius on January 3rd. Horse, freedom, and action. And we're gonna actually clarify these toward the end as well and see with the energies specifically what they're talking about. So I do feel like there could be more action here in the month of January for you. The sense of freedom here as well. I feel like you could even be dissolving like these social barriers as well. And I feel like with Venus coming into Aquarius in your 12th house, like with this, you know, what I'm pulling the energies for, I feel like that has a lot to do with it. And for the full moon in Cancer, which will be January 6th, you pulled this healing chaos. So you could be definitely healing things. Yeah, I feel like it could even be like with your own parents for some of you. I don't know why that's coming to my mind. Or it could even be with like if you have kids, it could be with like your kids. Like there could be deep healing coming into a situation. If you don't have kids or it's not in regards to your parents, we're going to take a more deeper look. Just overall, I feel like this is you healing anything that's been chaotic. And for the new moon in Aquarius, with the sun coming into Aquarius around that same time, January 21st, you have overflow, overwhelm. It says overflow, it says overwhelm and plenty. You can't see because this is so bright, but I'm going to have to adjust the lighting. But yeah, so could definitely be a stream of abundance coming in for you here, or you having more than enough or having enough here. So I feel like you're going to be like this deep rejuvenation energy here as well. And also like the new moon being in Aquarius will be in your 12th house here. And so with all this water that I'm seeing on this card, there's 12th house does bring with it a very intuitive energy, and you're already a very intuitive sign. And just spiritually, I feel like this is you like refilling up your cup here. Some of you guys may even be taking like vacations or like retreats in the month of January toward the end or middle, whatever the case might be, to like rejuvenate your energies. Or you just may be finding that you may be wanting to retreat a little bit more because of sensitivity to energies, and sort of you need to like, clear your space or whatever the case might be here. So we're going to definitely clarify that and see what that's talking about here. But Three of Pentacles, like I said, and the Queen of Cups is the overall energy. I'm just going to leave these two cards right here. So definitely whatever this is, I feel like this month is going to be you sort of really working together with other people or just working toward your goals here. And I feel like you're going to be very, very focused on like nurturing them, like really bringing them to fruition and building them here. So I do feel like this could be a month of a lot of progress. You have the Strength card here as well. This shit is way too goddamn bright. I don't want to get up, so it's just too much work. But I mean, y'all can see. So you have the Strength card here for your energies right now. Yeah, I just feel like you're in this very dedicated, sort of loyal energy, even when it comes to your partnerships and stuff. And also the Strength card is an energy to where it's like you're starting to really understand like your own strength, or your own strength is like what's being brought up here. And I'm not talking about physical strength. I'm talking about like emotional strength. And so I'm honestly getting a lot of you guys are in this very like caring energy, or it's like you're in this very like, you're starting to understand like your own strength here. We'll touch on that more as well. You have the Star card here and the Challenge. With this Star card, actually, we're going to come back to this because I want to talk about your challenge and how to get to your challenge at the same time. Page of Cups in your near future, so there definitely can be some sort of newer opportunity that's coming in as well. But I also feel like you could be starting to experiment and get more creative here as well. And I feel like the universe is wanting you to like relay this, like especially if it's something creative, or if it's just like something that you're feeling intuitively, or even if it's love, right? Because you do have the full moon in Cancer, which is going to be in your 5th house, right? And the 5th house is all about love, creative expression, having fun. And so there could be newer opportunities in those areas when it comes to love, when it comes to, expressing your emotions and your feelings. Usually full moons and Cancers tend to bring up a personal matter, that's something that we've been harboring and keeping to ourselves, and it becomes fully illuminated with the full moon being in Pisces. So it's like our minds are subjective to like what's going on in the inside of us, like what we're feeling emotionally. And 5th house is a house of creativity. So, I mean, it could be energies of like creativity coming to the forefront, a culmination coming all together, and having to bring that energy into like the world with the 11th house being there, So this could be something creative you're doing. If it's not something creative, it could also be love. Maybe this is a friendship turned into a lover type energy. So yeah, definitely just feel like there could be I'm hearing blooming. 5th house can be energies of pregnancy. So if you don't want to be pregnant, I'll be aware of, if you don't want no babies, then I'll be aware of when you know what to do. 2 of Swords in the position, like I said earlier, in the position of something that you're unaware of here. 2 of Swords represents indecision sometimes, but it's like an energy of like finding the middle ground with the decisions and how they're going to affect other people and stuff. So I feel like the universe is wanting you to be balanced when it comes to your decision. But if you find like yourself in a very indecisive energy, I feel like the universe is wanting you to be decisive. So now let's talk about this, the Star card and the Three of Cups. I'm seeing the Star card as the world, right? Like connection to community. It's also Aquarius energy, right? With Venus coming into Aquarius in your 12th house. And then the new moon that's going to be happening in Aquarius in your 12th house. You know, so there's a lot of Aquarian energies going on. And I really do feel like it's like you could just be sort of having this heightened sense of intuitiveness or this empathy or just understanding, even possibly even creatively, or your imagination can be very active. But I feel like it's a good active. It's not like delusion or anything. It's more so it's like you're sort of realizing here like these newer things. And so I feel like what this is saying is like, don't be afraid to connect to people here. And don't be afraid to enjoy yourself as well. And like I said, the 12th house can bring energies of like retreat, wanting to like sort of, you know, you want to be more of sort of introspective. And you want to, you know, you could even like, you know, whether that's like you take trips and go away, or whether that's, you know, chilling in your room all the time, whatever the case might be. It's a house of like kind of like this dissolving of like these, of everything that's not physical, right? Or dissolving of everything that's physical. 12th house is everything that is abstract and it is not physical, has nothing to do with any type of physicality of anything. And so with these newer things that I feel like you're discovering, I feel like it's wanting you to bring them out into the world, or bring them out to people, or to connect with people here. You may not know all the answers or find all the answers right away, but I do get that to still like enjoy yourself and connect to people here with the Three of Cups. Interesting, Pisces. Four of Pentacles is in your outcome. So I like this card in your outcome. I feel like you could be actually attaining something, because you do have the Three of Pentacles that's ruling the reading here. And then the Four of Pentacles is here in the outcome. So this is something I feel like you're working toward, that you're going to be proud of. And that's going to give you a sense of like power in a good way. Like you own this, like you built this, like this is your work here. And I feel like this is like, you know, people could even be seeing that as well. Like sort of like your work on display, or whether that's something that you're creating that's on display, or something new that's being birthed into your life that you have, and people, and it's like you appreciate it. So it's basically, it's a success card. It's Sun and Capricorn. So when it comes to your goals, I feel like this is your work paying off here. Even if if this is love, I feel like this could be something that a person that you're meeting, or if you're already in a relationship, the energies that I'm getting just in general are just appreciation. So somebody locking it down here. All right, let's see. Clarify this. You have the Queen of Pentacles here with the Queen. Damn, this is so bright. Fuck. Queen of Pentacles with the Queen of Cups and the Three of Pentacles here. So yeah, I feel like this is you, again, nurturing your environment, taking care of like your resources, building even more toward what it is that you're trying to do here, working with other people. Some of you, I feel like you could also be working with an earth sign this month, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. King of Cups and the Strength card. Yeah, you have emotional strength here, emotional depth. And I feel like it's like you know how to use that intuitive energy and those intuitive gifts that you have when it comes to just understanding people, having a passion for people, helping people. Just the ability to be able to adapt, I feel, is what's really being highlighted in your energy. Page of Wands and the Star card. That's joy and entertainment right there. And for some of you, I feel like your challenge could be I'm kind of getting here that your challenge literally is like, it's like you could be so active for other people, and the challenge is like your own individuality. is what I'm picking up here. So I do feel like the universe is wanting you to still keep your, to still keep your individuality, to still do things individually that make you happy, or that you like here. And in order to do that, for some of you, it's like, don't neglect like your friends and your family or other people, because I feel like you could actually have a good time this month and meet newer people and connect to newer people here. Page of Cups, the Sun card. I told y'all about the baby thing. If you don't want to mini me, if you don't want, what I'm saying, you got the Sun card, Page of Cups here in the near future. So just be aware of that. But the Sun card as well. We were just talking about the full moon being in your 5th house, and the 5th house is the house of Leo, and Leo rules the Sun card. But your 5th house is Cancer. So with the full moon being illuminated there, this could also be like your creative expression, who you are as an individual, and like you bringing that to the world here, or you meeting a newer person here as well. Some of you guys actually may meet a Leo, or like you could be dealing with a Leo and there could be love going on there. But I just feel like this is just more happiness in general, you being able to be happy. Some of y'all catching feelings. Some of y'all gonna catch feelings this month. But Page of Cups and the Sun card, I just feel like this is you enjoying like happiness here. Could also be an opportunity that makes you happy here as well. 2 of Swords, to clarify, you have the Queen of Cups. Yeah, I feel like if there's anything you want to communicate or say, obviously like reflect on it, see if it makes sense, but don't get lost in indecision. I feel like the universe is wanting you to be aware of that. You don't have to keep everything to yourself. Page of Swords and the 3 of Cups, how you get through your challenge. I feel like this is just socializing, right? Even with Venus coming to Aquarius, it brings a social awareness. And the new moon in Aquarius, right? So, Aquarius rules the collective people. So you can be meeting newer people, connecting with newer people, energies of, just being more social and enjoying, more social interaction, being more open to newer people here as well. And also newer things that you could be enjoying. Yeah, 4 of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles. I feel like this is something, either an opportunity here that you're getting, or something that you've been building is being manifested, which in and of itself is giving you a sense of pride, like a good, healthy sense of pride, and it's making you happy with whatever this is. So you have something here that has influence and power. That's what the 4 of Pentacles is. That's why he doesn't want to let go of it. He doesn't want to let go of the influence and the power of something. So let's pull your extended outcome here, Pisces. I'm hearing baby shower. Some of y'all, it could be a baby shower you could be going to in January. Some of y'all may be dealing with a Leo. Who's this Leo, Pisces? There's always Leo, Pisces. I don't know what's going on with that combination. It's been like that since fucking 2019. Final outcome, you have the Hierophant, 4 Swords, 5 of Wands here. This is strange. Okay. You could avoid easy problems here, Pisces, in your extended outcome. The 5 of Wands is usually just like a little clash of energies, and then it sort of just dissolves and goes away, just because it's just a clash in beliefs of personalities or whatever, or people, or whatever the case might be. But I feel like this Hierophant's really coming through, because the Hierophant talks about your morals and like your values, and having that sense of strong, like those boundaries and those structures in place to avoid shit like this, the 5 of Wands, right? Because the 4 Swords is establishing peace, and it knows how to establish peace. It understands, and that's what it's searching for, is actually peace. So I feel like, and it's a Jupiter energy, and the Hierophant, I believe, is a Jupiter energy as well. Which can relate to, represents increase, but also like morals, especially if we talk about the 9th house, what it rules. So like morals, values, your belief systems. And I just feel like if you establish things early, you can avoid any type of, disagreement with the 5 of Wands. But even if there is a disagreement, because you have these boundaries set in place, because you have these structures set in place, it's like you can easily dissolve any type of issues here. So that's what I got for the general spread. Now we're going to take a look at Venus coming into Aquarius on January 3rd, which will be in your 12th house. You have this freedom action horse card here. Yeah, so there could be more energies of freedom and you sort of pursuing like the direction that you want to go. Like I was saying earlier with Venus coming into Aquarius, you know, especially going into your 12th house, like 12th house is energy of like possibly like we want to escape, like or retreat, and things become a little bit more abstract. So it's interesting though, because what I'm hearing with this is like, I was just hearing escape, but like getting away from sort of like the world in a way, and sort of just kind of coming back to yourself spiritually. And I know that like Venus in the 12th house in Aquarius like dissolves like, you know, social like barriers and like blocks and stuff like that. And so I kind of get that this is you sort of, and it also brings a lot of energies of like sensitivity, especially when it comes to other people and stuff, and also like to yourself too. So I feel like for some of you, it's like you could be like starting to get more clear about the direction of things and like where it is that you want to go next here, and like explore newer things. I feel like you could even be getting into like a lot of like, you know, abstract things, abstract concepts and stuff like that. We'll clarify this and see what this is about. Something about a horse. Unicorn. Pisces is where y'all become the unicorns. All right, let's see. You have this Healing Chaos card. And this is for the full moon in Cancer, which will be in your 5th house. I mean, there could be some energies possibly with, I don't know why, I mean, like in regards to, for some of you, this could be in regards to like family for some reason that's coming through. Like there could be something that comes up towards like a personal issue that you're having to deal with and attend to. But even with the cards that I pulled here, like your energy through the month, because you're like in such a because you're so emotionally strong and you have this depth about yourself and you have this intuitive awareness, especially with Venus and the sun coming into the 12th house, it's gonna be lit to where it's like you're gonna be able to feel everything and sense everything. So I get here, it's like you could actually be bringing healing to a chaotic situation, which is actually in your extended outcome with the 4 Swords, 5 of Wands, and the Hierophant. So, but I feel like this is like you sort of showing up to like healing a problem here, because I don't think this is you. Like I don't think this is your problem, but I think it's like you're bringing in the healing to situations here. And you have this overflow card. It says overwhelm and plenty for the new moon that'll be in Aquarius on the 21st, and which will be in your 12th house here. I kind of get this as you sort of like going into more of like a retreating energy. I don't know why I'm getting that, and you sort of spiritually reconnecting to yourself, just because the way I'm seeing all this water. And water represents spirituality and our spiritual nature. So it's like this could be like where you start to like really rejuvenate your energies. And I also feel like you could also be planning newer things and setting newer intentions when it comes to things that you want to release. And so that way you can actually like bring in like the magic or the dreams and the visions that you have for yourself moving forward here. So let's clarify this horse card. Oh wait, oops. Use this deck. Kind of hearing with this, like you sort of wanting to get away, but not like escape or anything. It's like more so it's like you're just sort of wanting to, you know, y'all are Pisces, y'all would like just be in your own goddamn world sometimes. And I kind of get that. So clarify this horse card, please, for Pisces. 5 of Wands, 6 of Wands, and you have the Ace of Pentacles here. you know, for some of you, if you're in anything competitive, horse is a Mars energy, right? Like horse is like a Mars energy. And you have all these wands cards here, 5 of wands, 6 of wands, ace of pentacles. It's like, I feel like this could be you sort of really like creatively and imaginatively, with Venus being in your 12th house, like manifesting a new opportunity for yourself. Or there could be actually be one that you're receiving here. And it's like, it could be sort of competitive at first, or it could be challenging, but with the 6 of wands being here, I feel like there'll be success as a result though from it. This healing chaos card, you have the ace of wands, the 4 of pentacles, and you have the king of wands here. You know, there may be a power struggle with this this full moon in your 5th house. But I'm also getting, because you're in a position of power, this is what keeps coming through, or you're in a position of power, influence, that you have influence over a situation. So like if there's something crazy going on, or if there's something that needs to be healed, I feel like this is you like knowing what to do and like healing the situation, or, you know, solving a problem here. I would avoid power games. I know that you're not like that anyways, but yeah. So let's take a look at this overflow, overwhelming, plenty. Knight of Pentacles, 5 of Cups, and you have the 8 of Cups here. I feel like, you know, even with the new moon that's happening in your 12th house, right? With this new moon in Aquarius, the 12th house is a house of loss, because it doesn't deal with anything in the physical reality. It's more, everything is abstract here. And so whenever a planet comes in, or whatever the case, with a planet, transit, whatever the case might be, it affects that thing. So like if the sun's there, it's going to dissolve. Well, I don't want to say dissolve, but it's going to abstract everything, right? We'll just say dissolve, right? So if Venus is there, it's going to possibly, like when it goes to the 12th house, is where, like when it comes to Venus stuff, your values and stuff like that, is where we can actually be releasing a lot of things that are no longer in our values, or that no longer suit our values anymore. If the sun's going through, it's like you could be going through a deep spiritual healing and cleansing here. And then I kind of get that energy. That's what's going on here with you. It's like your soul here. It's like you're really connecting to your soul. And I really want to say, don't escape reality here, Pisces. I feel like it's like wanting you to maybe have some solitude when you need it. With the Knight of Pentacles, 5 of Cups, the 8 of Cups, like there is no destination with the 12th house. It's kind of just goes and goes and goes. It's actually your house, Pisces. But I feel like this is you. I feel like this is you dissolving any type of like emotional challenges or blocks here. So I feel like it's like wanting you to really connect to yourself. Like when you need to. I'll be aware who you surround your energies with as well. You know, make sure that you're clearing your energies. So that's what I got for you, Pisces, in your monthly reading. Happy New Year's, wishing you the best. And yeah, if you want to book a personal reading with me, the link is down below. Feel free to subscribe to the channel as well. Click the notification button bell. You'll get notified whenever I upload your videos. And yeah, I'll talk to y'all later. Bye, Pisces.